this time. So yeah. Yeah. PlayStation 4 edition. Alright, so we basically have to build an execution facility thing. This is the CEO of prison something. Prison Architect Corp or some rubbish like that that they came up with. Right, so let's get straight on with it. Oh. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. Yes, I know that. They'll collect the steel from this storeroom and take it to a construction site. They'll use the raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait for them to finish, let's take a look around. Yeah, no, we have a lake here, sort of thing. Looks really dodgy, I think. Got some cells up here, kitchen, something here. More cells, shower. Foreman, Chief and Warden's office. Canteen. Another cell block down here. Yeah, just wait for them to finish this off. Speed it up. And we get another call now. Yep, or whatever, just says it. We need to be able to get in and out of the new building, so let's head an entrance. To build a jail door, press left on the D-pad and again to open the construction menu. And then select walls or doors. With the walls and doors menu, simply select large jail door, position the cursor inside the highlighted rectangle and press X to build the door. Okay, I do know all this. It's just for you guys at home, just in case you ever end up. Cool. Where is the guy with the door? He's not coming from there. Oh, there's the door. There he is, he's taking it now. Put it to max speed so we get it done quicker. And then there we go. He's put it in. Oh, what am I doing? Ooh, I can just do that because I would have made it. Oh. Where's the brick? Probably be. I like road gates, I think they're pretty cool. I don't know why I like them really, but it's just a thing, you know. Plus it adds extra security really. Speed it up again. Such a pain. Nearly off him now. He's stuck in a wall. Okay, more doors. It actually takes forever. Eventually there is a good story though. I mean, there's like most of the sort of story sort of things are pretty good. It's just this one literally takes. This one just takes forever just to do. Such a pain. Prioritise it, see if it'll. And again, speed it up. Here they are, that's one door. 2 doors. That's looking good. We now need to designate room type of each room in our new building so that everyone knows what room is to be used for. Use the rooms to designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will rest until it's time to perform the execution. Now design the execution room itself in a larger area. Imagine if you could like put that as a cell and put this as the execution room. That'd be funny. Oh, there we go. Those rooms have requirements before they become functional. So cells need. Oh yeah. So I can't even speak. The cell needs to contain a bed and a toilet at a bare minimum to meet the legal requirements. The execution obviously requires an electric chair if it is to be used to perform executions. You can find all these objects in the objects menu. To add your objects to a room, press left on the D-pad to open the construction menu and select objects. Right then. See, to get all the trophies we need to like do all the optional things which are all at the end. I've done a few of them anyway. See, the bad thing with this, you don't actually go through the full sort of execution procedure. Like, you don't get to say what happens when to do stuff and all the stuff like that really. It's a shame. See, in the actual full game, the workmen can't open these jail doors. I've only used jail doors. Wow. is the guy that's installing it. The electric chair, sorry. And here comes the next call, yeah. Right, here we go, it's up to us now. We can upgrade it and whatever. La 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 la, whatever. Come on, I want the trophies. Right. Build a path. Okie dokie. Look, we've made it so you can only put paths in like certain areas and stuff. Right, I'm gonna put a wooden floor in the cell. And here I'm gonna put metal. Here I'm gonna put metal. And then here I'm gonna put ceramic. Put a bookshelf. Put a window. We'll see, might as well. Oops. Cancel that and then put that there. There and there. Just prioritise all these, yeah, gets done quicker. Jesus Christ. Once we've done all these, we can just, you know, click on that and then we sort of deal. Come on. We only need one of the windows done, so there we go. There we go. We've got a trophy, 2000 volts. So now all we have to do is press this, and then we get to see the story. Ooh, it's Chief. Don't shed one tear for this guy, he's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Wanna know what he did? Yeah. It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 PM. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. I think this is him speaking. That was him speaking though. Here he is going into his house. See, they've got all these special sort of textures and stuff for this sort of stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Sexual noises. Looks like he's got a gun. Oh my god, he's got a gun. Oh, you can see something there. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, just don't. What are you going to do? Edward's wife, Stephen. We get to find out who that actually is later on. Oh, he's killed both of them. Well done, Edward. Well done. Oh, at least her arms there. There goes Edward. Well, she was cheating on him with. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun. knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he'd committed this crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Good work so far. However, there is one problem. The execution room isn't operational yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it directly to a power station that supplies our prison with its electricity. Oh great, this is fun. So this is like the underground view thing where we can sort the power out and stuff. Power's provided to the prison by this power station which draws electricity from the national grid. I know what to do. I know. Oh, this is a pain. I thought we'd have to do this just to make it so, you know. We're actually gonna have to click on each one of these individually. Oh, truth it. Just put it on fast and everything. This had power a minute ago. I swear it. The lights out, the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does. No, an electric chair doesn't need electricity, does it? Ooh, snap. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power supply. This means that you'll need to connect it up directly with electric cables. See, big things like the electric chair have to be connected. You see, I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is this is going to overload when we test it, and then it's all going to mess up. Hey, job done. See, when we switch it on now, it's gonna say, oh, he switched it on, the whole power's gone out. Now we need to build more capacitors, 3 to be exact. There we go. Bum bum bum. Here's a truck with ingredients in it. Here's 2 of the capacitors and then another truck with more ingredients. And there we go, all the capacitors done. I've made, see, the power was on then, I swear it. Right, switch it back on. Sorted. Switch on. Yay, switch on. Right, said don't worry about what happens next. Ooh, I think this is after the murder, so he goes to chapel or whatever. Seems like a nice place for him. There he is by the door. Walking up in between the pews. There he is, he's going up to the altar. Can I help you? Says the priest. Edward just doesn't say anything. Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know, I have to do something, I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back, I want to forgive her, I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you have done, if you ask him to. But first you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon. He will have the final judgment on you. Here they are, the two guards. Escorting him to the execution room. Here. There's the electric chair. He's getting sat down in it. There he is, he's sorted. That guy on the right is going to pull the switch. Why is there a window on there? But there's no window where it is on the thing. Edward Romsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Lever's being pulled down. The screen is white. Right, so that's it, that's the first one done. Go on to the second one now. Oh, good fire. It's a good job you are here. There's a crisis brewing at this facility. Someone started a fire in the kitchen and it's out of control. Your priority is to put it out, stop any casualties and prevent more damage. You need to call the fire department immediately. Press down to open the emergencies menu. Highlight fireman and press X to have the fire engine dispatched to our location. Get this fire under control before it burns the whole prison down. Actually, that's impossible because the cell blocks are nowhere near. Right, there we go. You'll need to direct the firemen while they're on site, so I better teach you how to control them. Blah blah blah, I know all this. Right, you guys go there. The squad goes here. So one squad can focus on the right. Please fire bit in towards the fire. And even further. And I think that's the fire put out. I think somehow I managed to run out of money on this. There we go, all fire's out. My god, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Oh shit. It's Don Palermo. Volume mates, it just had to be our resident mob boss. Right, it's unconscious. Butter my arse. This couldn't have happened at a worse time. Budget cuts meant we had to fire this prison's medical staff last month. The infirmary is still in decent working order. Blah blah blah. He's going on about how bad it is and everything. Don't forget to dismiss the fireman now the fire has been put out. Blah blah blah, know what to do. Yeah, whatever. Right, dismiss squad. There we go, they're all going now. He's being taken down to the infirmary. Right. Hire 2 doctors. That's 1 done. Now we'll just wait for these firemen to leave. Yeah. So, okay, need to clean it up, blah blah blah, I know what to do. Right, rooms.
I think it's got Ben. Hello, Ben. I think what's this?
Did you hear what we just said? I've got to do that, guys. Do it.
You're right.
And I'm the gun. Quick.
Anyway, I think I'm going to stop there for today, so thanks guys for watching today. So, yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.